Good evening, class. My name is Alistair Mercado. I was born and raised in the Philippines. I was born on Subic Bay Naval Air Station on August 29, 1982, back when we used to have military installations there before the leases expired after Napinatubo in 1992. So I was born a U.S. citizen, born abroad, moved to the United States of America, to Washington State in May of 1995. I spoke English, and I didn't even know like the relevance of how I learned it. I tell people that I didn't learn English in America, and it shocks people. Of course, my accent has gone away over these decades, so my English sounded much different long ago. I did go to English-speaking schools in the Philippines, of course. I pride myself on having the important years of my education in the Philippines. I did just retire from the military last year. I served for 20 years and 2 weeks. My previous positions was the San Gabriel Valley Army Recruiting Station Commander. I commanded the cities of El Monte, and I've even been the West Hawaii Station Commander for 3 years, back from 2016 to 2019. Was a very, very successful recruiter. I want to say that I was probably one of the best. Prior to my recruiting command career, I was in the field artillery. I was a multiple launch rocket systems crew chief. Done multiple deployments overseas, 5 years worth of overseas deployments. 20 years will do it to you. I do work for Leidos QTC Health Services. I am a network developer and a contractor for the Veterans Affairs. I basically hire and contract physicians in all specialties to veterans that live in rural areas of the United States who were unable to get the same benefits as I did because of where they lived, rural areas where healthcare lacks. And my whole mission is to ensure that they get their compensation benefits from their time serving in previous campaigns. I am also a real estate mogul from the Philippines. I do have a lot of land that was pretty much not more or less inherited, but it's the family business, and I've taken over. It's my time, I guess you could say, because when I was on active duty, you cannot own foreign land. So for the past 20 years, it was kind of just waiting for me. So I guess you can say that after retirement, I fell into this unexpected large amount of wealth, and just trying to figure out how to handle this new, I guess, blessing that was kind of thrown in my lap. But I'm sure it was the time it was thrown in my lap was meant to be. It was something that my great-grandfather, grandfather, and father worked so hard for, and I will not fail them by just cashing out. I plan to do a lot of philanthropic efforts to my home country, the Philippines. I'm actually starting my second business over there, starting a corporation. I'm also starting a virtual assistant agency there to highlight the intelligence and the strong English-speaking Filipinos from highly educated institutions there so they can earn US dollars. That's kind of my passion, my goal is to give back to my home country and not leave them behind, like most Filipinos who leave and never come back. I come back all the time. I'm in Philippines almost every 3 months doing my business and trying to definitely make a name for myself there. Hopefully that goes well. I do go back actually the day after Christmas to start my video production team. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, retired. I'm actually 100% service, 100% disabled, service connected. 20 years will definitely do it to you. But living very comfortably. Have a beautiful home here in Glendora. Everything I do is work from home. Yeah, I just finding ways to give back. And the reason why I went for my master's for an MBA here at the Azusa Pacific, to be honest with you, I just don't believe a non-brick and mortar institution is a real education. I've seen it a lot in the military. There's a lot of personnel that walking around with online degrees from online schools that don't have a brick and mortar, and I just believe that going to an institution like this right after service, for one, we are getting, people like me are getting compensated by the VA to be here, so there's that incentive to really do well. And yeah, this to me is real education. I started my LLC and grad school literally the same day, and I thought it was, right now, since I'm over a year into it, I think that was the best idea I ever did, because I'm literally finding and refining the answers as I go as I build my LLC. And I think that's the contributing factor of why I was able to start my second business. So, yeah, happy to be here. I'm just itching to know more. And if you guys need anything, I'm here. I'd like to extend and expand my network to you, and hope to get to know a lot of you more. And we're really looking forward for this class to get started. Have a good night.